In this video, we're going to be looking at how to ride the wave of some of the hottest tools and trends in the software world right now to capitalize on that momentum and grow a faceless YouTube channel. I'm going to show you how to find these trends and find the tools that have already taken off or are about to take off and how you can capitalize on it and possibly even be a first mover. Okay, so what I want to do here is I actually want to pull up Google Trends and I want to show you something. So many years back, the project management tool Asana was one of the most popular project management softwares out there, right? It was blowing up. Same with Trello. Well, now when you think about project management software, you hear a ton of people talk about Notion. So let's look at the trends on this, because what a lot of people do, they think, okay, Trello is a project management tool that I know how to use. I'm going to make a channel about that. Well, the problem is today, Trello still gets a lot of use, but it's not popular. It's not trending. There's not a ton of people searching for it. Now, there's still people searching for it. There's still people using it. But if you want to grow a channel fast, you want to try to ride that wave of something that is popular right now. So let's just type this in and see what we're looking at. So if I type in Trello, for example, and if I change this to, let's go the past 5 years. Okay, so set this to 2004 to present, and about 2010, end of 2010, Trello started getting some traction, was going up, up, and up, peaked in about 2020, and now has been on a slow decline back down, right? Still popular, but definitely not in the peak, not on the rise. Let's look up, let's go back, and let's search Asana, and let's go 2004 to present. Now this one actually surprises me a little, right? But you'll see about the same time that Trello took off, back in 2010, so did Asana. Went up, 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 and up. Got to about 2020. Took an absolute nosedive, but then has slowly started working its way back up and is kind of on a slight rise right now. Now, for comparison's sake, let's look at Notion. And let's go 2004 to present. Now, what we'll see is Notion around 2018 started getting a little bit of traction. 2021 really started to grow demand. 22 took a massive jump, and it's actually still on the incline and going. And while this isn't, absolutely exploding right now, it's still on the upward incline, but this would still be a good one because the trend right now is going up. Now, just for fun, let's type in Chat GPT. Let's just see what it does. Let's go 2004 to present, right? Obviously, it just popped up on the map in 2022 and went absolutely bananas. And in October of 2024, searched like 13.7 million times. Now, I want to give you a few more examples. So let's talk about like graphic design tools. So let's just type in Photoshop and see what we got. Now, this one should be interesting because I'm wondering if it got a new boost when it started adding AI features, but let's check it out. So 2004 to present. Wow, guys, this is super interesting. So check this out. Around 2010 is when Photoshop was actually showing to peak and has been on a steady decline all the way down from millions of searches a month to about 315,000 as of today. However, my guess would be if I looked up a tool like Canva and possibly even a tool like Figma, my guess would be that those are trending up. But let's take a look. So check this out, guys. So Canva, for example, started getting a little bit of traction through 17, 19, 21, and somewhere in 2021 started exploding, and now in 2023 is getting searched about 13.6 million times. Now, this isn't me telling you that I think Canva is a better graphic design tool than Photoshop, but what I am telling you is if I was looking to start a channel on a graphic design software and blow it up quickly, I would be going for the tool that is getting the most searches because that is where the interest is right now. That is where the eyeballs are, and that's what I want to create videos on. Now, just for fun, let's search Figma, and obviously Figma serves a little bit different purpose than Photoshop and Canva. Let's just look at it. So Figma got some popularity starting in 2018, 2019, took off in about 2021, and is still on a pretty heavy incline. Now, another type of tool we could look at would be video editing software. So if I search a tool like Final Cut, which has been popular forever, it peaked about 2010, 2011, and has slowly been going down over time and down to just 46,000 searches per month in October of 2024. However, other video editing tools like CapCut, for example, are probably going in the other direction, but let's see. Wow, guys, check this out. So CapCut, nothing, 2023 absolutely went crazy and is currently doing about 693,000 searches per month. Pretty insane. Now, another one that's popular right now is a tool called Descript. So let's just search this and see what it comes up with. So boom, took off between 22 and 23 and is now going up on an upward decline. Now, not near as many searches as CapCut, but still on an upward trend. So guys, think about what skills do I have that are software based? You know, maybe you're good at spreadsheets, or maybe you're good at video editing, or maybe you're good with audio or graphic tools like Canva or Photoshop. So start there. You know, what am I good at, or what do I have an interest in that I could spend a lot of time creating some really cool content around? And the cool part about this is it can all be screen shares. So this can be a faceless channel that you don't have to be on screen for, right? And you could deliver really valuable content, and you pick one of those niches that you're either good at or willing to invest time in to learn to become good at. And then you say, okay, my niche is graphic design, or my niche is video editing. Then I'm going to go out there and search for the best softwares for that niche currently, right? So for example, if I came to Google and I said, what are the best video editing softwares in 2024? Let's just see what it comes up with. Okay. So this gives me about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different softwares right now that are some of the popular software tools for video editing in 2024. Now, what I would do is, if I didn't already know what was trending, I would take all 10 of these softwares and I would plug them into Google Trends and see what direction they're going first. That's where I would start. We could do the same thing for what are the best graphic design softwares in 2024. We get a popular list right here. Some of the ones we've already searched, like Canva and Photoshop right here at the top. We talked about Figma a little bit ago. And we can really dig around here, pull up multiple articles. Like, let's pull this one up, see what it says. See if we come up with some new ones. All right, we got some there that I haven't heard of before. Let's go back here. Let's look at this one, see what it has. Photoshop, Affinity Designer, Canva, Illustrator, CorelDRAW, Corel Vector, Inkscape. Now this is one I've heard of more recently. Let's check this one out. And let's type in Sketch. And this one's getting some rise, but nothing major, but is still in the incline and getting about 287,000 searches per month. Now, another one that I thought would be a good niche to check would be, you know, when you think about website building tools, for the longest time, WordPress was like the go-to. If you've been around the website game for any length of time, you've definitely been around WordPress. So at its meteoric rise around 2011, 2012, well, you can see over the years, it's going all the way down to currently getting about 246,000 searches per month. And on the other hand, now if I had to guess, a tool like Webflow, for example, would probably be on the rise. So let's check this one out. And yep, as I expected, started getting some popularity in 2017, and boom, 2023, it's definitely on the rise. And a similar with a tool like Framer, this would be a good first mover niche right here. This is a good one. And actually, this one looks like it's been around for a bit, but getting a lot of searches and on the rise right now in 2024. And guys, now once you have found that niche, now it's time to dig deeper, right? So that's when I would head over to YouTube, for example, and I would come in here and I would type Canva, and this seems astronomical to me, but this is telling me that the term Canva gets searched 124 million times. And if I search that, you know, I can start to get a feel for how many views these videos are getting, right? This video right here is getting about 19 views per hour, or 702 per day. One here that is an outlier, 100 times outlier. One here getting about 865 views per day. Master Canva in 15 minutes. Pretty awesome. And I could come into a keyword research tool like Vidiq and start digging around too. So according to Vidiq, this gets about 1.1 million searches in YouTube and has a competition score of about 78.46. But as I dive into some related keywords, I see that Canva tutorial for beginners is showing about 114,000 searches with medium competition. So let's recap this a little bit, right? So if we start back at the beginning, the first thing we want to do is we want to pick our software niche. And we want to think about what softwares am I already good at? Where do I have a skill set? Or what is a software topic that really interests me that I could go all in on, deep dive, learn about, and build an amazing channel on? So think about that niche, whether that's graphic design or project management or audio editing or video, whatever it is, start with that niche. Next thing I want to do is I want to go out to the web and I want to find the top software right now. Right? So I'm going to do some research to find all the different software that are popular in that niche right now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Google Trends and I'm going to find one that is getting that meteoric rise, right? And remember, this is going to tell me the number of searches that it's getting every month as well. And then once I have that, now I can go over to YouTube, for example, and I can start searching around to get an idea of how many views some of the top videos are getting. And I can go to my other keyword tools like Vidiq and find a bunch of keywords as well. Now, if you're looking for detailed tutorials on, how to do this kind of stuff, right? Like deep diving keyword research or how to find popular video topics or how to script videos, just look at my channel. I got it all covered on this channel. But guys, I hope that you see the power of this, right? Right now, this is a major opportunity, right? AI has shifted the landscape. Software is more popular than it's ever been right now because everybody's implementing AI technology into their software. New tools are coming out, and I think this is one of those niches that if you jump in early, you can get that meteoric rise just like some of these search volumes and blow up a faceless channel really quick.